Hey everybody, back with the measurable, observable, repeatable matrix decoded. Turn that down one more notch. Make sure it's not overpowering, but it's just in the background for you guys. Now, at least 5 killed and others injured in bow and arrow attack near Oslo, Norway, right? So this happens yesterday, the classic day for shooting. And did yesterday, was it a 28, 64, 44 numerology? You know, the date that we always can circle before the month has even began, and always some craziness going on those days. Again, is it all organic? Is the moon, the celestial bodies just all in the right coordinates, and somebody's just itching to do whatever the case may be? I don't know, that time of the month, lunar cycle, lunatics out and about. Or is it also a fusion, or is it a fusion with the you-know-who's, the Jesuit Order, who like to play, their squid games and whatnot. So again, whether the story is real, not real, or a mix of true lies, or one of their crazy, Celeb 19 propaganda events to, 9/11 to the latest terror attack, be it Perm, Russia, University, be it New Zealand, be it London Bridge, be it, Streatham High Road. I mean, you decide. I mean, we've put out, more than enough information by now for you to be able to, differentiate between the two. But as I say, I always leave it up to the viewer. Again, shout out to the community as always. And, we just keep doing what we're doing, just showing the facts, stacking on facts upon facts upon facts. Again, call me a fax machine because it's just only facts coming out of this community, Besides, a few opinions and whatnot here and there. But, I mean, compared to what's being brought forth, I mean, come on. Conspiracy factualists over here, At this stage, it's way beyond the theory. This is how they operate, this is how they function, and this is how ultimately they keep the world docile, subservient, and and make you an unknowing slave in Groundhog Day, squabbling, reaching for reaching for scraps from the master's table and whatnot, fighting over just garbage. Just, oh my goodness. Anyway, I've said it all before, so again, if you're new here and you want to hear me get me a bit more, intricate about certain things and or even ranty, feel free to check out those other videos. Got to do a lot less of that type of using up the kilojoules to say certain things. So again, Oslo, Norway, right? Okay, let's see where this one goes. Again, bow and arrow attack. This happens yesterday, of course. Baba Kamal 113A, the word or words and lies of deception that go into conjunction with that paragraph, Baba Kamal 113. So again, all the words to do with lying and deceit that go with the number, or that have, the numerical value of 113. Again, we're going to get to some slides, so don't worry. Again, if you're new, if you're not a veteran, I do have you covered somewhat. Again, old practice that's still used today. Again, if you understand realm dynamics, the word of God, if you may, and you use this, script, among other things, not the only thing, but this here is bar none. Clearly the glue that holds so much of this together. Again, it is the spell of sleep. All right? And again, why is this not on your national curriculum? Why aren't you learning this together with your ABC? Again, A's 1, Z's 26, flip the alphabet order around. A becomes 26, Z becomes 1. Then do it forward and backwards again with the rules of numerology, bringing double digits down to a single digit. And voila. That's your 4 base ciphers using the alphabetic order. There are other important ones outside the those ciphers using the English alphabet. But trust me, using the 4 base ciphers, you can see so much. It's pretty incredible. And of course with date, date calculations, date durations and whatnot, before and after an event or situation, you know what I mean? So anyway, let's keep it moving. So, Stockholm, Sweden. A man armed with a bow and arrow. I thought it was Sweden, Sorry, I didn't even read all of the article because I kind of highlight read them most of the time. And as I say, I was thinking, is this Sweden? Yes. So anyway, a man armed with a bow and arrow, just down the bottom here, bottom left. Armed with a bow and arrow kills 5 people. At first, it was 4 on 1. I think it was 4 killed and 1 injured. So it had me thinking about ISIS K, which equals 41. Terror equals 41. But anyway. So we're shooting arrows, kills 5 people on Wednesday near the Norwegian capital of Oslo. Remember, we had another attack there about 10 years ago. Yeah, the police chief in the town. Basically, the guy's been arrested, and now it goes on to say the police chief in the town of Kongsberg said there was a confrontation between officers and assailant, but he did not elaborate. 12 of the people were wounded. Can't see the rest, of course, because that thing's on the way down there. But anyway, so Norway attacks, right? Norway attacks 22nd of July, going back 10 years ago. So just keep that in mind. Also keep in mind for any 77s. I can't remember if there is any 77s that we're going to come across. But just keep that in mind anyway. So 77 people were injured. Of course, also, before I continue, 77th triangular number. 1 add 2 add 3 add 4 up to 77 is 3003. Drop the 0. Again, police, people, order, society, masonry equals 33. And maybe 1 or 2 that I'm forgetting right now. But anyway, 22nd of July, right? So let's see if we've got anything to go with that. 2 other people. Second paragraph, as I've zoomed into it. The 2 other people were wounded and hospitalized in intensive care, including an officer who was off duty and inside the shop where the attack took place, police said. Wait. Before we continue, is this going to be he was known to police again? Of course, we already know it's apparently, Muslim converted and all that type of stuff. Oh, look at this down here. Police were alerted to the attack around 6:30. Jesuit Order and Terrorism 63. Racism 63. Police were alerted to the attack around 6:30, 6:30 p.m. and arrested the suspect about 20 minutes later. The community is 66 kilometers, 41 miles southwest of Oslo. We just spoke about 41. Excuse me. Again, I'm not saying they've mentioned ISIS K, but, it's just all the same shit. It's all the same shit. ISIS K, this one, that one. Al-Qaeda. Fucking hell, fuck off and just shut up with this bollocks. Do you know what I mean? God. It's just so much buffoonery. And those that aid it, because again, many hands make light work. It's just, man, you just know these people are just polarized to just off-key shit. Yeah? Divisive thinking all across the gaff. So imagine, watch this now. So, Anders Bering Breivik, how you pronounce that, he's got different pseudonyms and aliases, whatever. But anyway, this individual down here, let's zoom in. Bam. Not me right in the corner. This individual right here. Right, he's in the middle now. This was the suspect. I remember this 10 years ago. But imagine, he's born 1979, of course, murder 79, Society of Jesus, aka Jesuit Order, Society of Jesus 79. And look when he's born. Perfect day for it, right? Because, of course, the veterans already know what I'm talking about. 2/13, February 13th. Racism equals 213. Death equals 213. What time did they say the situation began? And there is a 47 as well, 6:30 and 6:47. All the classic numbers. Of course. I mean, what do you expect? It's the Jesuit Order. It's the Jesuit Order show. It's their media, etc., etc. Again, not saying that certain things can't run parallel on an organic, you know what I mean? Not saying that. Yeah? For those that, haven't gone through videos or took the time to understand what's been presented here, because, there's a lot of buffoons, again, that aid the madness that's going on. Face mask on, ain't done no research, still don't know the happy birthday riddle with Boris Johnson. I mean, Can I get like? Is anybody paying attention apart from the obvious lot that are exempt from what I'm saying? Anybody in the UK that I've come across, and another one before we even continue, because you know I was gonna go on to say, obviously, if you got a brain and you're not a basic beast brain or a FR in conjunction with auditors, all you auditors, cameras, you know, across the flipping UK, roaming the land. How comes none of you have got back at me yet or left a comment, especially even recently, because the channel was hidden for a few days, and when you hide it, it makes everything private. So then once you reignite your channel, yeah, everything's still private. Now I haven't took off the uncheck, or to basically I haven't changed it from being private when it comes to all of the older terrorism decodes. How comes I'm not seeing from Nano Uno? Yeah? Hey More or Audio Oracle. Yeah, Audio Oracle. How comes I'm not getting no requests to say, oh, can you unlock that private playlist there? I really want to see that, you know, Matt Ratana, South London, Croydon situation. I really want to see that other one, this one, that one. You know what I mean? These same people the other day, oh, we're going to heart a comment. Who is it? Audit Ed. ED. Audit Ed. Yeah? Like, where are these James Velch or Charlie Velch, another one? Huh? Audit in Britain. Koleeberks. Or Koleeberks, excuse me. Like, what the... Listen, man, you guys do such a disservice to humanity. It just shows me how much you are of when it comes to... Basically, my point is, when it comes to me saying, I don't like people, love humans. You are people. You know, you had Audit in Britain on his last video I saw yesterday. Was he not getting the Terrorism Act 43? Did they not bore you off with the Terrorism Act, with Section 43? Did they or did they not? Because I did leave a comment there. Yeah? Which you'll see on these slides as we go through. Excuse me, sorry, don't rub. But it's just like... So again, terrorism, Jesuit Order, 5463. Again, racism, 63. When was London Bridge terror attacks? Not one of the later ones, the older one. June 3rd, Koreeberks, star of, what was it? Channel 4, Jihadis Next Door. Koreeberks equals 63. The air date for the show equals 63. Like, right. Let's quickly go to the other one I just mentioned. Louis de Souza, Croydon, with Matt Ratana. Remember that buffoonery? We even had Audit Britain go to South Croydon around that time when obviously I was messaging last year. And I'm saying, dude, are you not going to be relaying this simple code script information? What the hell is going on? No, seriously, what is going on? This is crazy. You guys get so much support, so much money from your, from your supporters as well. You're going to leave them hanging with the most vital information of our generation. You know, one of the top information. If not the top information. Because there's other great information out there as well. What other people have been bringing forth. So again, Louis de Souza of Sri Lankan descent. It wasn't New Zealand. Again, we forecasted in the community. How many things since 2013? Just like New Zealand the other day. That was forecast. And the internet outage, not the Facebook one, but the internet outage, it went down with New Zealand. Just like, funny enough, a couple of years ago with the Ides of March, that was forecast the year before. And the internet went down, that was on Pi Day, I remember it clearly. So again, New Zealand just recently, and remember I put out a video, you may or may not have seen it, I put out a video and I said, is this person going to be known to police? And then when they said he's known to police, not only that, he's Sri Lankan descent. So I had to laugh straight away. Because I know Sri Lankan 63, or 64 and 63, 63 and 64, or just 63. Yeah, so again, racism, terrorism, Jesuit Order, 63, and 54. Because where am I going with this? Of course, Luis de Souza, Matt Ratana, South Croydon. What was that? September 24th or September 25th? Again, just quickly pointing out, you had the terror attack the year before, 2019, in April 21st. If you do it in the same year, it's 5 months, 4 days. Again, they said it was Sri Lankan. Well, it was in Sri Lanka. Again, terrorist attacks. Unbelievable. So again, Luis de Souza, 54-63, Sri Lankan descent, 63 or 64 and 63 and 54, if not just one of the two, 63 or 54, if not both, I can't remember right now. And we see these same patterns a bazillion times over and over and over again. It's not hard to see a pattern on something, or you're watching a show, literally like the actuality show, not some bullshit reality show that they give you. Yeah. So it's not hard. So you're watching something on Netflix or whatever you're watching, or stuff in life or in your relationship. It's not hard for you to detail patterns or a change in pattern because you're used to a certain something, right? So you should be able to detect quite easily. I'm getting my, what in the hell? You know what I'm saying? Like, what in the hell? Fucking hell, por favor. Or some shit. What in the world? Listen, all of you auditors, Live Free, Audit in Britain, Koleeberks or Koleeberks, Audit Ed, all of you, probably 50 to 100 of you, you owe it to your subscribers. Because it's not like you're not already doing something decent, I give you that. But how are you not? But then you're going to haunt and like comments and even reply to me sometimes. But you mean to say in over a year and a half now? You people still aren't relaying. Again, do I have to go and buy a camera or go out with my phone and do real auditing for the betterment of humanity? Or are we just going to have you lot with your antagonizing, because people like argumentative stuff. Again, I don't even mean to be talking all of this right now because I've said it how many fucking times? Damn. So I'm going to leave it there and keep it moving because, as I say, the proof is in the pudding and you guys are proving what I don't want to be proved. If I check back on the new lot, your subscribers have gone up, 5,000, 10,000. A bazillion views and likes on some mediocre fucking videos. It's like, fucking hell. Man, the truth truly isn't popular, right? Damn. So anywho, let's keep it moving. So, 2011 Norway attacks. What time did they say it kicked off? At 3:25, of course. Timed with RIP 25. Right, oh look, so this would have been a day, yesterday. Wednesday equals 44, shooting 44. Excuse me. Kill 44. Kill 64 and 28. Murder 79. Society of Jesus 79. And with the Perm University in Russia that happened the other week. The day before or 2 days before, I saw the date coming up. I think it was the 263rd day of the year. And I said, oh, they're not going to be able to help themselves because obviously for any veteran or somebody new that's been paying attention, you know that Society of Jesus equals 79 and 56. The 56 prime, again, murder 79. But anyway, the 56 prime is 263. Hence with 9/11, it was when you add up all the flipping planes, Flight 77, this one and that one, it equals 263. These people are absolutely mocking us. So again, those that follow suit and aid the mocking, that have come across this information, auditors, this one, not just the auditors, I'm talking so many of these content creators. It doesn't matter if you didn't come across it. Oh, I didn't come across it, or, I don't want to put my subscribers onto this, or, you know what I mean? Or I haven't even taken the time to look at anything and you're just calling it nonsense. Again, mind control and head up your backside and, oh, what do I care? Or what, This is the fucking problem, man. And without that being eradicated in your minds, just in your thought process and how you are, and these are the same people that go, no, we care about people and this and that, and, be it Vesify, Scarcity Studio, Gangster Times. That's another batch of, UK outputting content creators. They put out basic information. You do. Yeah, you might have edited it great, sound quality is this and that, got your new mic in because people sponsor you. But ultimately, where is the shout out to this community for the illusion? Because, the few UK people that I know of that put out this information, again, shout out to the illusion. Shout out to me, picking up the baton torch that was relayed to me as soon as I found the information via Zachary K. Hubbard. Shout out to Zach once again. Because this is just ridiculous. Then you want to wonder why it's such a battle, especially for us that I've explained, as I've explained before. Think about the battle. We've got the digital gagging. We've got YouTube vanishing comments, again, aka digital gagging. You've got all the BS that they do that I don't even have to highlight right now. Just check out the videos with me going through it all. As a matter of fact, check out me calling out YouTube, how they allow paedophilia. They facilitate, what's that channel there? Was it Central Security of Health? Center for Security and Health, something like that. But it's the main channel host for Event 201. If you don't know what Event 201 is, go and check it out. And know that these lot ain't getting no flipping strikes for facilitating. Huh? The pandemic, again, if you don't know what Event 201 is, go figure. Because I ain't got the time to sidebar and all of that. Because we're going to be here forever. So anyway, Kongsberg, 5 dead in Norway, right? Bow and arrow attack. Again, hold tight. This is about to heat up now. So, they always give out sometimes, different numbers and times, blah, 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 blah. So again, look, there's your 47, 647. Again, obey and news, mental health. Who's the people? Again, I have to say this again. I don't want to hear about stimulus checks. Where do I, as an individual or as the populace, really, obviously that's what I mean first and foremost, but where do we, as humans, where do I sign up for my mental health abuse and trauma-based mind control check? That is owed to me and my fellow, woman, man, and child. Where is that check? Which should be some serious phone numbers, with the zeros on that shit. Where the flying fuck is it? Because I'm going to start making some serious calls. Because it's fucking outrageous. Tell me about fucking stimulus check, orchestrated power outage, orchestrated social media blackouts by the same gang. Prepping the dumbass's mind about, there's gonna be a solar flare and that's gonna cause the power outage. Fuck off. You're talking shit. Contradictory bastards. Gas ball giant in a vacuum of space, 93 million miles away. Really? Solar flares coming from that far. Fuck off. You're chatting shit. Anywho, let me keep it moving. Because this is absurd. Just trying to get on with your life, but then you don't realize how much things have been staring you, into the, being woven into the fabric of society, fucking up your own thinking, don't know why you've got a chip on your shoulder or why you deal with people or why people even deal with you fucked up. Most of them run off, never responsible or accountable. People like myself, readily accountable, readily responsible, but then at the same time understanding the layers of the mind inception and the mind schism that has fucked with all of us. Can't get even one fucking view. You know what I mean? How many views, how many of my videos are even above 100 views, let alone 50? Let alone the odd ones that spike up because you get all these trolls coming in. It might be, I've explained this all already. Facebook one that I did with the suicide of Jonathan Bailey. Couple of other racist ones as well. Was it Althea Bernstein in America? One that I did with Shimlim and the racism in the magic trick, and obviously was told to do it in Black History Month, and the 213, again, racism and death 213, Black History Month, Black Panther, and more. And then you get all these thousands of views from that, but as I keep saying, just like the fools that I pointed out the other day in the videos, where you can see the videos recently, you know, how many of these people, like, my point is, why does it take so long for somebody to be like, oh, wow, I was chatting shit. Let me go back and say, wow, I actually get it now. Blah, 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 blah. How many times did that happen? Damn. And don't get it twisted. Some of these lot that come flooding in, be it a few or a loads flooding, lots of them flooding in, you know, you do get your, what is it, Brigade 77 or, you know what I mean? My point is, there's a lot of things going on where all the talk that gets built up is from the gang. It's not just, you know, normal humans, so to speak, like myself. No, these are gangs. The gang inciting or, you know, infiltrating shit, putting shit on Twitter, Facebook, blah, 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 blah. Then it builds up other people talking about it. So easy to do. So anyway, Bo Carnage. No, 24 minutes past. We're going to get to why that's interesting. So, Norway bow attack. Killer 30 who shot. They say he's 37 now. We're going to get to, you know, 30. 30th Prime 113. Go figure. When did it happen? October 13th. So, anyway, Norway bow attack. Killer 30 or 37 who shot dead 5 and injured 2. Terrorist 52. Government 52. I mean, allow me. Anyway, they say he's a Muslim convert according to reports, but motive is unknown. So look, up there 30, down here the 37-year-old. I mean, can you get it together? But then again, it is updated. Maybe they just didn't bother to update the top bit, but still. Note the 66 as well. I'm sure Islamic or Islamic terrorist is 66. That's why they give you a 1-minute 6-second video. Execution 116 and 44. Kill 44. Numerology of 44. And the 83 days. Murder 83. Murder, death, kill, cancel, destroy, found dead, collapse, destroy, drowned. Did I say collapsed? Stabbing, stab wound. 3883. And obviously other numbers that allow it to chain along, which you understand the simple science and crafting of what they're doing and broadcasting it every day. Whoops. Broadcasting it in the news every day, you know. Spell casting, crafting, casting. So, of course, order out of chaos, as above, so below. Ritualistic masons. Man, there's a couple more that I'm forgetting. Of course, Wuhan coronavirus, treble 2. Again, kill 64, life lesson of 28. So your numerology is 64, kill 64. Kill 64 and 28. Life lesson 28. Kill 44 as well. Again, murder 79. Wednesday 44 and 37 like shooting. Like kill 44. Execution 44 and execution 116. Hence why we had the... And I thought I even forgot to say it. On the annual date for the Oslo attack that happened 10 years ago. Alternative span, where's it gone here? 11 weeks and 6 days. Are you seeing this? Execution 114 and 44. Yeah? Kill 17 as well. 17th Prime 59. Mason 17 or Masonry 17. One of the two. 17th Prime 59 for Masonry 59. Kill 59. There's your 116 and your 46. And of course, your 44. Sorry, your 44 and your 116. Excuse me. Not 46. Oh, look. Shooting 43. Well, shooting 44. I was about to say 43. Shooting 44 and 53 like shooting. Yeah? Sorry. Oh my God, let me start again. Shooting 44 and 53 like Kongsberg. You got the 46 in there like execution. Of course, sacrifice equals 46. Again, in Genesis 4:6, it begins with a sacrifice. Oh, perfect. Norway 33 and 30. And the elephant in the room, which you should be able to see right there, next to 96. I'm sure Freemasons or Freemason 96. How long was the video? 66 seconds, 1 minute 6. Talking about Norway. And if that wasn't enough, Yeah? And we had a 52 we just spoke about as well. Norwegian 52. Terrorist 52. Government 52. If not president, government, White House, all 52. I can't remember. At least 2 out of 3, if not 3 out of 3 is 52. As well as the 47. Of course, we've got the 106. We've got the 33, 33rd prime, 137. Go figure. Again, did I, name the town? Did I give birth to the not known yet but suspect's name that's going to come out? Obviously not. ISIS K41. Oh, what did I say at the beginning of the video? Oh yeah, was it 41 kilometers or something like that? From place to place, from the main part of wherever it is in that country, whatever. Excuse me. Freemasonry 67 as well. Blood sacrifice and human sacrifice 67. Also, the 22nd prime is 79. Murder 79 is happening when? Again, I'm not saying that he's ISIS K, whatever extra news, dumbass term they want to give. Whether it's al-Baghdadi, as I said a long time ago, al-Baghdadi sounded like some reggaeton mixtape. Al-Baghdadi. When is your next mixtape, cuz? You know what I mean? Fucking the ISIS 52. Are you seeing this? Norwegian 52, ISIS 52, terrorist 52. Not forgetting that terrorist also equals 142 like coronavirus. And government equals 52. You see how it all trains along for the spell? Not hard to see, folks. 38's in there. We spoke about that. Time diff RIP 20. So, Islamic 66, I told you. Conspiracy 1, 2, 3, and 51. Secrecy and Order, Masonry 39. Again, the 30th prime 113. Again, all the words that equal lies and deceit, like divorce. Yeah. Mainstream, green screen, just false, not true, bullshit, not factual, politics. Just, man. Just again, in the Talmud, Baba Kamar 113a, where it states in a legal setting they can circumvent the Gentile or Goyim via means of lies and deception. If they want to be susceptible to it. If you don't want to be susceptible to it, wake up then. And truly show you care, not in a, sociopathic, narcissistic hybrid way. Like the news media, like the government. Oh yeah, we care about you. I'm going to get your jab. Oh yeah, we care. Really? Has anybody done any homework considering the last 10 years, few years, or the last 50 years, apart from this community? God. Ridiculous. These people should be effective immediately in prison. With no time, parole or anything? No, you're not getting out. Locked up and throw away the key. Think about all the bloodshed, all the misery, all the unnecessary shit from this gang going through the ages. And now, as I've said how many times, people are so dumb none the wiser. They just do the odd little, I'll say the odd little situation, but a lot of situations simultaneously. Yeah? And, God, man. It's really sickening. Anyway, the 66 prime is 317. If you write out the word the word lie flipped upside down in the calculator here, it equals 317, like the word lie. We're going to see anything else with that. And of course, this is what I'm talking about. Islamic Terrorism 201. Masonry 84. Wuhan virus 114. Again, Masonry 84. Event 201, the Jesuit Order 201. I mean, there's so many 201s at this stage. It's just 33, 84s. Again, Moon Cycle 105. Think about it was 105 days from the date of 9/11, September 11th, to the buffoonery with Anthony Quinn Warner, whose name equals 251, the 54th prime. Again, Terrorism 5463, the Jesuit Order. new caliphate, potent threat. Remember all that stuff I was documenting? If not, the videos are there. Yeah? It was 105 days. Nashville explosion, 105. And the rest that goes with that, you know, if I keep sidebarring, it's going to be one long-ass video that nobody's going to blood clout watch. Oh, great. Nice one. No sharing, no mirroring, no big ups. I mean, like, man, like, you know what? Yeah, I'm going to say it probably for the last time, I swear. But I'm going to make, basically, you know, check other channels, keep up with their videos, and on their community wall posts, I want to see how much they shout out other channels that should be getting shout out. Because I'm always shouting out other channels. And if not mentioning your name, always referring people, check out other channels in the comments. Obviously, you may not take to certain channels, but for the most part, to get the bigger picture, because you're not going to get it all from me. Although there's much more that I can say. But, you know, I'm in my style. I'm in my, you know, kind of template where I do things. But it's better for you that I don't do that. Or Zach does it. Or Jacozy. Or Neo. Because at the end of the day, each person is in their slipstream and getting what they see. Yeah? And then they relay what they see or conclusions that they come to in their mind's eye and their conscious thoughts. Yeah? But I'm not going to say everything that the Neo Hacker says. I'm not going to say everything that GematriaEffect.News, Zachary K. Hubbard says. I'm not going to say what Jacozy Truth says. I'm not going to say what The Illusion says. I'm not going to say what... So to get a better picture of what's going on, don't just come to this channel and be like, oh yeah, I got it all from, you know, more. And you ain't been doing no research. You ain't downloaded the books. You ain't... Have you got the free books available? Because there's a third one on the way. Via Zachary K. Hubbard of GematriaEffect.News. Wasting time. Time's ticking. And remember, these warlocks, they're all about making us waste time and being in Groundhog Day. You know? So, come on, man. If you care about every woman, man, and child, truly, that was the 12th. Anyway, sorry, no worries. I was looking at something here. So, anyway, 30th of February. 79, you spoke about that. 79 days remaining of yesterday. Again, I'm doing this on October 14th. This situation happened on the 13th, which was a Wednesday. Again, Society Jesus, look, 83. I remember Killing and Pandemic 43. Masonic 43, the 43rd Prime is 191. Again, 56, think about mind-controlled toilet paper, coronavirus, unemployment, Anthony Fauci, COVID vaccine, Maggie Keenan, and a long-ass list of 56s. Again, it's the spell of sleep. It's not hard to work out once you realize the odd name for God in Hebrew is tetragrammaton, key part grammar. So here we are dealing with the word of God. Spelling, spells, spell 26, God 26, letter 26, use 26 letters of the alphabet. COVID, China, virus, viral disease, plague, bat feces, tears for the tear system that they brought into the UK with all the lockdown buffoonery. Anyway, all that equals 26. And there's even more 26s, but my point is, funny, for the most part, all those 26s are all in the blue cipher, full reduction. Go figure. So again, it's not us just trying, oh, we're trying to make numbers work and, you know, we're trying to get views. No. I've said it before, for the bazillionth time, the only one like that I want, really, the only one like that I want and need, but it doesn't look like it's going to happen. You know, I'm a realist. But anyway, the only one like and I want is all the views from every woman, man, and child having the chance to truly look at what's going on here. That's it. The bazillion views that I actually want is the other people's perception having the chance to see what's going on here. Again, you go on all these auditors channels, you see them bigging up left, right, and center. Everybody else, apart from who they should be bigging up when it comes to this community. Yeah? Unbelievable. Go and check them out. Look for yourself. And even if you scroll through some of their posts, you'll even see me leaving comments in there. You know what I mean? Fuck it hell, mate. You gotta be fucking having a laugh, ain't ya? So anyway, government 133. Of course, all CNI 119, Saturn 119, ISIS 34. Even though this is, I know we're crossing over with the stories here, but just, keep it in mind because it all bears relevance. Norwegian 137 was it? Masonic 74, Killing 74, Jewish 88, because you know who runs the show. Not stereotyping a people. We just know that there's, bad apples, if you may. You know what I mean? As the term goes, right? So anyway, again, the 33rd Prime, 137. Oh, look, his last name. Perfect. Terrorist 101, 61. Mental Health 61. ISIS 34. Time Death RIP 25. And again, the 26 Prime is 101 as well. So again, who's playing God over you? In God we trust on the American dollar. Bank on dollar equals 26. Again, God 26. The 26 Prime is 101. Again, Corona means crown. Remember COVID and all the 26s if you're new that we just spoke about. If you're not taking notes. Oh, look, his first name. Hold up. Am I saying this correctly? Oh, yeah, because I put in the other cipher here. Hold up. Yeah. So anyway, 142. Perfect. Terrorist 101, 61 and 142. And hold up. Maybe I didn't check it. Hold up. I think I punched it in, but it didn't. It kept up the word that I highlighted before. So excuse me on that, but just know, terrorist 52, 61, 65, 142. That's why I was going back and forth again. Hold up. So anyway, 101, 61, and then terrorist, just bypass that, it's got highlighted, the guy's name still there. But anyway, terrorist 101, 142, 61, remember, 65, terrorism, terrorist 65, excuse me, government 52. Oslo 20 and 25, 61 and 47. Come on, man. Agent, mental health, mind control. Mental health, agent, government, news, beast for beast system, and more with those 47s. Excuse me. Anyway, time death RIP 25 and 20. Again, mental health 61. Right. What do you expect me to say, man? Are you seeing this? 54. Antibo 7 Ritual 27. Jesuit Order 54. Terrorism 54. Again, potent threat. As the sun was highlighting a few months back. Well, beginning of the year. We're at the end of the flipping year now. It is crazy that this information is just at a snail's pace considering what we're dealing with. Again, Masonic 43, Killing 43. And the 43rd Prime is, you know what? 191, Society of Jesus, 191. Masonic and Killing, 115. 101, right? We just spoke about that. 38th Prime, 163. Again, I like to always check, just the words and how things are pigeonholed. So, you got all the deaf words and certain words over there, all the mental health words over there. Again, mental health, lockdown 119, suicide, mood swing 119. Did I say welfare? Yeah, I did. And more that follow suit with the rest of the numbers that come up, that it all chains along. Once you understand what you're looking at, you say, my goodness, wow. So again, shooting 53, kill 64. Kill 64, not killing, excuse me. So look, see? Who shot 5 and injured 2. So again, terrorists and whatever else we had. Excuse me, I didn't retain it all. But if you've been taking notes, fantastic. If you haven't, just rewind the video. So we're going to get on to the Prime Minister of Norway. Now, he's just took over since today. Are you seeing this? We're going to get to him, and then we're going to look at the prior Prime Minister of Norway, which is a woman. We're going to get to that in one moment. Here she is, Erna Solberg, He was born 24th of February. So note you got the 24 on the time with the news. Assumed office 9th of May 2004. Again, 59 through Masonry 59. And kill 59. I remember we had the 17s earlier. And then I spoke about the prime relationship 59. But, so we're going to get to her in one moment. And look, in office from 16th of October. Or October 16th. 116, right? Remember execution 116, how we began? Ugh. Now, from what's his face's birthday? Where is it? 25th of August is born, right? This is the new guy that's just stepped in. 1 month and 18 days. Oh, and look, 49 days, alternative span. The 49th prime is 227. 22nd of July. And they're all about timing. Of course, pi. Pi equals 16. We did have a 16. I think Oslo was 16. I'm sure pi equals 16. And 25, if I remember correctly. But anyway, if we write out 22 divided by 7 in the calculator, it equals 314. And I think 118, if I'm not mistaken. And 307. Shooting 37. And the other ones that roll in with that 37, of course, with what we already looked at today. Unbelievable. Wednesday 37. So again, spiritual and death equal 118. Again, death 118, right? Of course, 119, all CNI, Saturn 119. There's a few other 119s. Obviously, we just spoke about lockdown and mental health. Again, the Tories, if you're in the UK, the Tories who won by 47 seats. Unbelievable. You know what I mean? Fucking hell, mate. And then look at his life lesson for this year. You got the 38, you got the numerology 74, you got the numerology at 54. I mean, come on, man. Yeah, and then to his next birthday from today, so going to next year, 2022, 10 months, 13 days like the day itself. And 317 with the alternative span. Are you seeing this? Unbelievable. But not surprising when you know the code, so let's keep it moving. 66 prime, 317. Again, if you write out the word lie flipped upside down, if you write all of that out, the word lie flipped upside down, it equals 317, just like that. Again, like the word lie, right? So bow and arrow attack 64. On a date numerology of 64. I mean, come on. Shooting 107. And of course, 17 prime 59. Masonry or Mason 17. Of course, chaos 19 as well. You got the 190 there, drop the 0. So again, 64 with the numerology. Wow. Sacrifice 62. 62nd prime 283. And then, of course, the alternative span is 40 weeks and 3 days. We just spoke about that recently. Unbelievable. Because, again, was it Oslo? Was Oslo 61 or was it 16? Oh, man, let me just go back for 1 second here. Sorry, guys, 1 moment here. Just quickly go through these. See what we got, right? I might have missed it. If anything, you may have to just rewind the video. I'm so sorry. Oh, let me see if I can swoop down. Swoop the swoop. Man, I can't see it. Bow and arrows. Oslo not up here somewhere? Oh yeah, Oslo 61. You know what I mean? Fuck it hell. Old but not obsolete. Come on. Get to the Gematria. Learn it. Apply and learn. Come on, do it. For your kids, for you, for everybody. So, 34. Is ISIS not 34? What is that date here? Oh yeah, that's from Oslo 10 years ago. Excuse me. And I know I didn't do the third part with the Tyson Fury. I'll probably do it tomorrow or something. But as I said, I did do that little increment. You see the 213 on the date duration from his birthday to what's his flipping name? OVO guy. You know, that satanic Jesuit minion puppet. What's his name again? Drake. So anyway, 5 dead. And however many else are injured. With the arrow rampage, giving you the map there of, you know, the area and stuff. Arrows on the floor. You saw the arrow in the building on the last picture. I didn't point it out, but let's just quickly. Right here. They got in the old air ambulance. Right. So again, she's born 24th of February, right? 61 she's born. Currently 60 years of age. Served in Norway since 2013. Or maybe with one of whatever stage she might have changed to her position from that date. I saw I just read something 2004, unless it was the other guy. Excuse me with his numbers sometimes. But it's not hard to learn this, man. The main chunk of, you know, and using the usual template when the situation happens. And whoever, you know, chimes in, that, you know, that they show you in the news, etc. You know, even if they don't chime in, always check local politicians, mayors, prime ministers and presidents, always. And you'll start to see how it all unravels before your eyes every single time. So again, born on the 24th. Ah, no, that's the 60. No, the 62nd prime is 293, not 283. Anyway, you got the execution 116. Right. Shoot in 53, kill 64. Cause Freemasonry, the elite, Jesuit, Zionism, Saturn. There's one I'm forgetting right now. But anyway, 42nd prime, 181. Again, shooting 53. Sacrifice 62. Same with Faustin Bargain, aka a deal with the devil. What we got here, we have from her birthday to the situation, of course, Jesuit Order 72. So we had a 67 with something earlier, but anyway, 67th prime 331. $47, got the 55 there. Interesting. I'm not going to go into it right now. If you're a veteran, then you know the coup. Can't keep sidebarring every minute. Oh, look at this. Are you seeing this? So to her birthday. So the last one was from her birthday. Now we're doing it not from her birthday, but to her next birthday in 2022. And imagine, what, 19 weeks and 1 day. And I'm sure Tisha B'Av, of course, to do with Solomon's Temple, destruction of the tower, hence 9/11. Also known as 9th of Av. Anyway, Tisha B'Av 134. Same with 9th of Av. The other way of saying Tisha B'Av. All that Jewish stuff. So anyway. So that's when she got a position. So remember, we just had the 116. And how did we start the entire decode? So again, execution 116 and 44. Go rewind the video if you haven't been paying attention. And so again, I mean, it speaks for itself, right? Also, kill 44, execution 44. If you write out 44, you get 144. Famous 201, of course. We went over the 84 already. Alright, what is that? Oh, that was me checking my subscribers. Just like, wow. That has been on 233. I mean, literally since March or April. When I had one strike, I think I went on a little break and then I came back. But basically, I'm sure I had this channel obviously before April. But my point is, how long has it been, you know, from 100 to 150 to 200 and whatnot? Shit don't move, man. How comes again the migration hasn't took place from my other channel, which has 1,450 subscribers, which I still update the community on the community wall post from uploads from this channel because I'm not going to upload on that channel anymore. You mean to tell me there's been no migration? But again, if somebody else from whatever content creator or in this community was to say boom, 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 like, does this mic work? Is it on? Hello? Check, check, microphone check. Like, fucking hell. Is anybody seeing my posts? Damn. Is this all in vain? Jesus Christ. It's just amazing to me. Amazing. You know? That's why you got to be careful of building up too many matrix expectations. You know what I mean? You know, always being left in that self-echo chamber. Drive you insane. Almost for me, to be fair, because it's fucking a joke. On so many fronts. I'm not just talking about this. If I was to go through some of the stuff in my life lane and slipstream from decades to now, wow, incredible. So, Auckland supermarket stabbing. Now we're going to look at, look, you got the what? 240. Are you seeing that? 144, Jesuit Order 144. We just spoke about 44 and 144. So anyway, 93, another number that they love. Hence why they tell you the garbage of the sun being 93 million miles away. Really? If you don't understand about the priesthood in conjunction with the government and how that factors in with the sun supposedly being so big, which is all garbage. The sun's not this giant, you know, gas ball in a vacuum 93 million miles away. Garbage, nonsense. If you don't know what I'm talking about, go through the other videos beforehand and get up to speed. Very simple. The S-O-N and the S-U-N. And again, whether you are a Bible basher or scripture basher or not, it doesn't matter. It has you cowering and susceptible and being subservient and docile to the government. And or with other things also. So anyway. 3rd of... and again, before I continue, I have to say it again. You know, UK channel, The Illusion, and if not, you know, others in the community that, you know, I don't know about, you know, put out information, or whether they put it out, but my point is, they clocked to say there's going to be something going on when it comes to internet outage and a terror attack. I'm sure Zach said as well, because we knew it was the 119th day or 119 days remaining of the year. And of course, Osama bin Laden, CIA operative, of course. I think it was his dad that got killed on that day. So we knew something was going to take place on that day because they have to. They can't help themselves. This is like meth and crack addicts on a whole nother level. Sapping your energy and life force just through bullshit and buffoonery and, you know, anxiety and depression and, oh, you don't know what's going to happen next, or is going to be another bazillion variant by tomorrow. You know, transmitted by just listening to somebody putting out, you know, information, or just, you know, watching Netflix. Oh, there's a new variant now. You can catch it via listening to TV. Like, this is the type of bullshit these pieces of excrement will come out with. So again, 119 days of the year remaining. Kill 17, shooting 53. Of course, you had the agent in the store, the supermarket store, right there when the guy goes crazy. I mean, all right. And they, oh, you've been watching him for so long and blah, blah, fuck off. Just like Plymouth in the UK, tied in with the American Plymouth situation. Was that 3 weeks, 7 days, or 3 months, 7 days? Another 37, shooting 37. And the rest that goes with that. Check out the upload. Sharing's caring. Don't be a sociopath. Talk about, oh, I care about people. Oh, I care about my loved ones and people. If you've come across this information and you aren't doing the obvious, right. So again, I mean, do I have to point it out at this stage? 1 month, 1 week and 3 days. I mean, come on. Prophecy 1:10, sacrifice 55, and 40 represents foundation as well as death. In Mandarin Chinese, when they say death, it sounds like the number 4 again. ISIS K and whatever the case may be. Look, 41, Terror 41. That's why you had the AT&T with Anthony Quinn Warner. And I didn't even finish off with that because I was sidebarring all over the gaff. Anthony Quinn Warner equals 251. That's the 54th prime. How old was he? Remember the Christmas? Remember, I was putting out information before Christmas Day and Christmas End. Wow. You know, be careful shopping. You had the car crashes going on. You had one in Hackney in the UK that was highly suspicious. You had one that was in Germany, Berlin. And you had all the potent threat captions coming from the sun and all this stuff with the new caliphate, which is 54, 60, 63. Sorry, 63 and 54, excuse me. But anyway, Anthony Quinn Warner, the Christian guy that blows himself up. Nashville. How old was he? 63. Jesuit Order, Terrorism, Racism 63. And again, 63 54 with the others apart from racism. Then they come out a couple of days after and say, oh, he's a cop-hating hippie, with it emphasized in the news. What's the numerical value of hippie? 63. Of course. It's just undeniable. Do I have to point this out right here in the middle of the screen? The elephant in the room. Hello? Again, last year with the lockdown before Christmas leaves 56 days of the year. Mind control toilet paper 56. Think about the frenzy. Again, can we have people fighting for their freedom like they fight for toilet paper? And fucking petrol. Food shortage, fuel shortage equal 56. Dumbass. Why don't you go... And other people that need a fucking slap. Let's be really real. You know who needs a slap. You know who really needs a... And I've said it before. Armed forces, what are you doing? Protecting the you-know-whos. You're taking the piss. Enforcing garbage on humanity and the citizens just trying to just live. It's disgusting, man. You know? Children can't play properly. Face masks on. Getting shots. You know what I mean? People being pressured into getting shots. Can't work. Bullshit at your work. Shout out to my homie that was telling me something about the bullshit that they're telling him at his work. Or stuff that he's clocking. You know what I mean? Shout out to Mr. Rabbits. You know who you are. Fucking believable. You're taking the piss, mate. So anyway, whatever that scumbag's name is. Oh look, 6 people were killed and 47. Oh, of course 47, right? Unbelievable. And this is, sorry. So we've got the supermarket, New Zealand, that was forecast, 2 months, 6 weeks before the fact. As I pointed out at the beginning of today's presentation. Now we're going to Perm University, yeah, in Russia. The one that I mentioned before, that I said, it was either the day before or 2 days before. And I said, they're definitely going to do something on this day. 263rd day of the year, the 56 prime. Oh, we've got the 24. We've got the 33. Are you seeing this? 263rd day of the year, right? Are you not seeing this? Perm 56, Terrorist 52, Time Death RIP 25 and 20. Society of Jesus 56. Do we have to go over the 56s again? 79s and 83s. Do I have to go over that again? Treble 2s. Do I even have to? 69 and 78. And even the 210s in there. If you know how it chains along. Right. Should I leave it there? I might leave it there. And I'll do another upload shortly. Hold up. Hold up. Let's just see where this one goes. How long has this been going? I don't want to be too long. Oh, alright guys. I'm going to leave it there because it's an hour in now. I'll catch you guys in the rebound. Homeless, flat mother love in power. Spread love online. Hashtag don't be a basic beast brainer. And of course, give gracious gratitude, but take no shit. Please apply and learn and share this information. Because at the end of the day, if not for these zombie walking lemmings out there, we wouldn't be getting taken in the direction that we'd be getting taken into. Whether you're a full-blown lemming or armed forces, police, etc., etc. I get that it's a whole mixed bag and life has got a balance to it in yin and yang. I get that. But, man, surely this is way tilting the balance of scales with the fuckery that these people have been doing through the ages. It's not like they just started this. Are they still on horseback riding up and down? So again, humanity, ignore the buffoonery. We don't have to fight fire with fire, You just have to ignore the buffoonery. It really is that simple. But again, as I've said before, if this was old school and we're in our village, it would be obviously more Braveheart times, right? We'll be getting on the war paint, sharpening up the tools, getting the horses prepared, telling the women to stay home, you know, because there's madness coming to our village, the next door village, the other village. We're like, hey, what the hell's going on here? Not having it. So get the vigor for the fight, even if it is ignore. You see how simple that is? Yeah? Alright guys, homeless, much love.